it's Marisha, and welcome to my creative diary. I hope you're having a great day. So, today I am spreading some love by creating this I'll Always Love You card. Products featured in today's video are by Hero Arts Stamp and Cut Love You Stamp and Die Set and Honeybee's Helping Hand Die. So, let's get started. To begin, I'm bringing in Catherine Pooler's Flirty Fuschia, Aquatini, and Be Mine inks and Distress Watercolor cardstock to create my watercolor background. Next up, it is time for some die cutting. So I brought in my Love You die sentiment and I'm going to run it through my Sizzix Big Shot machine twice, and then I'm going to adhere them together to add some dimension. Now it's time to create my card base. My card is going to be 5 by 7, which I thought at first, but you'll see later on in the video. So I cut it down to 10 by 7. Now it's time to score my cardstock at 5 inches, creating my 5 by 7 card. Now this is where card making can go wrong. My panel doesn't fit, but that's okay. It can be fixed. So I took my card base back to my cutter and I'm going to trim it down and make the adjustments as needed. Now, I could have added an additional panel, like a different color, maybe a black or a metallic behind my watercolor panel. So that's just another idea for you if you choose to create a card like this. Now it's time to assemble my card, but first I need to manipulate the fingers on my hand to resemble the I love you sign. Now, before I decide to adhere my hand to my card panel, I need to bring in my sentiment to make sure that I have enough room to stamp. Now it's time to adhere the hand and the love you sentiment. I'm going to do so by using my Ultra Bond adhesive glue. Now it's time to adhere the fingers and the fingernails. Now, I did have to perform some crafting surgery. So basically, for the thumbnail, I used one of the larger nails and I just trimmed off the end of it to make sure that it was a perfect fit for my thumb. Well, not my thumb, but the thumb to the, you know what I mean. Now it's time to stamp my sentiment. So I'm bringing in my Lawn Fawn Jet Black ink to complete this step. So after I stamped my sentiment, I looked at it like, no, it's blending in too much with my background. So here's a tip, trick, hack, whatever you want to call it, to fix it. I brought in white cardstock and I re-stamped my sentiment. I'm then going to cut out a little banner and add foam tape to the back and then cover up my original sentiment. Now, at first, I was going to cut out this banner, and then I started thinking, and I was like, "Er." stop the presses, bring in the paper cutter so you can make sure that this banner is even. Now it's time to cover up my original sentiment, so I'm going to add foam tape to the back of my banner and then adhere it to my card panel. Now it's time to add foam tape to the back of my card panel so I can adhere it to my card base. Now that my panel is attached to my card, I'm just giving it a good press just to make sure that it is secured. Now I'm going to bring in Nouveau Crystal Glaze to add some dimension to the fingernails. Do 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 do. This card is done. And I love it. It is so adorable. I had a few hiccups along the way, but that's okay. When life gives you hiccups, get a glass of water and it'll soon go away. Thank you so much for joining me on today. I appreciate you as always. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you. Click the thumbs up button if you like this video and the notification bell. And remember, self-care is the best care. So until next time, please take care.